Okay, hello. Welcome back to another one of my video log recording sessions where I talk about genetic algorithms. The date is 2025, May 7th, and in today's session I'll be covering basically the same thing that I did the last time, but think of this as a follow-up or more of a more in depth about which learn rate and which candidate range, or rather what percentiles of the entities in the world within a generation should get to learn. So that's what I'll be covering today. And in today's session I am only going to have a look at the entity distributions again, because I thought really hard about this, and I don't think I did a good job. I don't think I went about it as systematically as I would like to have, and yeah, that bothers me. So here we go. So and since the last time, since the last video rather, I've also had to make a few changes to the code, because it was more or less like a set of bugs that I had created, and they weren't 100% executing or doing what I had hoped. Not 100%, they were doing it something closer, like 85-90%. So I've had to make those fixes, and also rerun the entire thing at least 3 more times, and hopefully what I'll be covering today is a better version. But I have this feeling that the result might not change that much, but what matters is that I went through everything, or rather I went through everything that I think matters. So I didn't just make a video and go through it, but yeah. So that being said, without further ado, let's do this. So I'm going to bring up the, how should I do this? I'm going to bring up the entity distribution plots of all 726 combinations of learn rate and candidate range. When I say candidate range, it means the starting decile and the end decile. And I am just quickly, well, not that quickly, but as quickly and as thoroughly as I can go through all this, but with some criteria that I would like to meet. Is that the right word? Criteria? I don't know. But anyway, so before I start, it happened, well, as it happens, what did I do? So not too big, so I'm so clumsy. So first I am going to set a well, set a standard. Well, let's set the criteria. That's what I should do. So, the first criterion would be the average, and when I go through all these entity distribution plots where no entity is ever learned, the average is always somewhere between 935 and, see over here, and 950. So 935, and so let's write that down. Average has to be bigger than 950, let's say 945 or 940. Okay, cool. And I was doing this again. Do I need a new graphic? Do I need a new GPU? Maybe I do. And we have also established that, oh, by the way, these results are from the very latest run of my evolution. So it's just one iteration of evolution across well, over 500 generations, but yeah, this is the latest run. And we have for multiple times established that the top entity may just also mutate and not be the highest possible entity, which in this case is 1540. So the highest possible is 1540. However, like I said, again, those top entities can just sometimes just disappear and get struck out, or just mutate and not be the top entity anymore. So that's when you have these values for top. So for example, I know for sure that even when the learn rate is 0 and start decile, 0, and therefore start decile and the end decile don't matter, but I know for sure that we have had 1540 in this case, but it just so happens that after 500 generations, when that was over, that one didn't exist. So, well, tough luck, too bad. But I know that this had it, and the same for, well, almost every combination across 726 combinations. So I'm not going to care that much about the top entity being or not being 1540, as long as they're somewhere close or somewhere above 1510 or 20. Of course 1540 is good, but that's just how it is. That's just how it is after 500 generations. It just phased out for some reason. It could have been limited out, it could have been struck out, it could have just mutated and not kept the 1540. So therefore the top entity has to be somewhere close to 15. Well, therefore, let's just say top entity has to be above 1520-ish. Okay? And, well, the bottom, don't think I can actually pinpoint that. And the mode, I can actually, let's just deal with the population first. Population has to be as close to 1000 as possible. So for instance, if something is 950, that's okay, but I'd rather, take the combination that kind of guarantees a population of 1000 entities or somewhere close, like 989 or something like that. So close to 1000, and what was it? And to handle the bottom and the mode values, I can just say, or I can just say that I'm looking for the cases where, I would rather choose so if I had something like this, I wouldn't choose this, but I wouldn't choose this either. I'd rather have this one or this one. So as close to a bell-shaped curve as possible, but towards the very end, which is usually 16,000. So let's, for example, let's just quickly choose a good shape. Yeah, let's go for this. No, maybe this one. There we go. And if I had a shape like this, and if I had it here, well, that's okay. But if I had it here, that's even better. If I had it as close to the possible limit as possible, but I still want to see the higher tail almost touching this line, almost touching the X limit, which is 1600. But I do not want, well, it's not that, I don't want to say I don't want that, but I'd rather have something like, where is it? So if I had something like this and something like this, for example, I would choose, well, I would choose this, or this, or, but this could also be close, like this. But it's still, the average is still lower, but I would choose this. So those are the criteria. So let's write that. Bell-shaped curve. I need this to be in black. It's a bell-shaped curve. That's what I want. So let's go through this. Actually, is there a better way to do this? So let's try this. There we go. And if I copy it, yep, it works. So let's see. This one has an average of 940, but it's not really like above 940. So this was a pass. Pass. Well, from LR0 and well, when the learn rate is 0, I can just safely say that I'll pass everything. So I passed that. When the learn rate is 1, and but again, no learning happened here, so we passed that. 942, no. 952, no. Now this is good, but I know for sure that that for example this one, that there are occasions where the average is above 1000 or 1200 or 1100, so 982 isn't that good enough. And also this is kind of turning into a bimodal distribution, so this is a no. And also one thing to mention is that compared to the last time where when the learn rate was so high and almost every other entity, or maybe more than half the entities, were being struck out, when that happened, well, in this case with the fixed code, that does not happen, because I made sure that enough entities are replacing the entities that were en masse struck out. So I made sure of that. But even when that is the case, entities still do get struck out, and things like this happen, where the final world only had 884 entities, and even more severe is where is it? Well, is it as severe? But I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, 900. So not that severe, but still. See, this is nowhere close to 1000. If you look. Well, it is closer than the 890, but there are instances where the final world has more than. There are a lot of instances where the final world has more than 960 or 70 entities. So this is a no. This is kind of good, but it's not really a bell curve. This is good, kind of, but the top entity isn't cutting it, so not in this case. So that's a no. No learning happened here. I should fix this. It's not average. It's actually minimum. Minimum is 940-ish, and I want the average above 1200-ish. Yep, I should have said that from the start. Sorry about that. This one's kind of good. Yeah, so let's add this. Maybe I shouldn't add it here. It's a bit clunky. Where is it? There we go. And get a Google PowerPoint. And yep, got that. Cool. I made all the things. Okay, that's better. What else? What else? Oh yeah, I need to keep seeing this. So let's also make this smaller, like this. I put this here. I put this here. Will this do? Oh, this is... oh. Okay. Make this smaller. There we go. Much better. And I can make this wider. Cool. Now, let's go through this again. Let's go through this again. So that and I need this to be big. Okay, so that one's added. What was this? 010210. Okay, cool. Next one. No. See, one of these two can do it, but I like this one better because this one has a longer tail on the left. So I'll add this as well. Okay. No learning happened. This one I like. I mean, yeah. The top isn't really 1520. I'll pass. How about this one? See, if this one qualifies, it means that I can also have this one. I'll just go with this. Yep. Doesn't matter. This is looking kind of pretty. Okay, I'll take it. This one has a weird tail on the right. Towards the higher end. Do I want this? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'll take it. Why not? Nope. 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 So learn rate 2. Well, 20% rather. See, skip all the bimodal ones. Oh, see, now we have an average of 1300. This looks promising, kind of, and the population and or but is the right way to say it. So and or but the population is only 957, so 43 entities got struck out, but I'll just keep this for now. Do I like this? Yeah. Looks okay. See, there's a pattern here already. And obviously, it's kind of obvious if you think about it. This bell shape can only occur when only when the bottom entity is included in the candidate range. So it's going to be something like 02 to 1.0 or 04 to 1.0, 07 to 1.0, something like that. See, otherwise this two humps will always appear and just mess up the distribution. I like this one. Yeah, I'll keep this. I mean, now that I think of it, I could have done this with, you know, the Python code, with a Python script, but I mean, I felt that I need to look at it. This one kind of failed, but I think this one was very unlucky. Or not. I'll skip this. I'll take it. This one is awesome. I mean, the population is 1,000, so this is a keeper. This one's also good. I'll keep this. Not so much. Alright, no. So, learn rate 3 or 30%. 939. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't like this. 946. I don't see the tail on the right, so I won't take it. Also here, but it's 962. I'll take this one then. I know that it might look very whimsical the way I do things, but that's just how it is. Because I feel that there isn't much of a definitive answer, and in the future, because the problem space and the constraint space or whatever the conditions will change under conditions which I might later call dynamic genetic algorithm. So when that happens, it might not be a good thing when you don't get a robust population. So that's what I have in mind. This is okay. I mean, looks kind of funny, but this is okay. This is also good. No, this one doesn't qualify. Yeah, this is kind of good. This one, okay, I'll take this. Learn rate 40%. See these really serious bimodeling. So I pass all that. No, it's only 925, so nope. $9.21, no. $9.37, and it's not a bell shape, so no. Nope. No, I don't like it. This one's kind of okay. I'll take this one then. Yeah, this one's good. This one's also, no, the top is 1450, so I don't, sadly that doesn't qualify. Whereas this one does. Which means that I have to qualify this as well, so I'll do it. Nope. Nope. Learn rate of 50. Oh no, hell no. Nope, I don't like this. Nope. See, already when we have the learn rate at 50, we get a lot of these half a distribution, half a bell shape. So, and that will only happen less if the start decile gets higher, or the learn candidate range is smaller. So this one I kind of do or don't like it. I don't know. Let's just look at this one's okay. Take this. The population is a bit low though. But if you remember, the population is never, almost always not below 900 or 800. Before I used to get 300 or 400, and that's because I wasn't creating as many entities as the world needed within that generation. I was only creating 30 entities for per every generation, a fixed amount, and that's why it wasn't. That's why the final population wasn't so high as I'd like. 0.5, 0.7, 0.9. I like this. I'll take this. This one's okay. I'll take this. Nope, I don't like this. Learn rate 0.6. Nope. Nope. See, now everything is just being pushed to the right, and we keep getting these half a bell as the learn rate goes up, which is, obvious, because a higher learn rate means that the entities are more likely to just flip their genes. No, I don't like this. Kind of weird. Okay, fine, I'll take this. 952. This one's okay. Skip all these. $8.95, and mode is 1540 with 105 entities. That is impressive, but sadly, this is just too much. Again, very impressive, but too much. No, not a bell. I want bells. Nope. I don't know whether I should take this or not. Let's have a look at it. I'll take this one. Learn rate 80%. Oh hell no. Nope. Impressive, but no. Nope. Wow. 136 out of 904 entities are at 1540. So it's somewhere up here. It just doesn't show on the plot. Look at that. It's not even a bimodal now. It's like an island. Nope. 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 I don't know. I don't know. I'll take these two. Why not? Why do I not have all of them? This is so... 08. Do I need a new computer? Zero 08. Okay, no, no. Nope. 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 886. Nope. Nope. No. No. This... I'll take this. Learn rate of 1. which 100%. See, we have 2 islands. These are the ones that have been left out. Nope. $178. But no. $192. Oh. $180. Wow. See, now I'm taking fewer and fewer as the learn rate goes up, because I'm not getting the bell shapes. That's about it. Yeah, I don't like this. Or do I? Yeah, I'll take this. Why not? So these are the ones that I took. So this is the first one that I took. Okay. First, second, and on and on and on. Yep. So let's have a look again from the back. Which one do I like the best? I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. The population is slightly lower than I would really like. I like this one too. I like this one as well. I don't know about this. So, let's again get a star and put it on the slides that I like. Should I do a star? Okay, I'll put a heart. Should I fill it? Yeah. How do you fill it? Oh, there we go. Put a red heart. No lines. Okay. Do I like this? Do I like this? Do I like this? Okay. This one is could do better. This, no. This one I like. I like this one as well. Yeah. No. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one too. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. Do I like this one? I like this one as well. Yeah, I like this. Do I like this? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I like this one. It's fine. Yeah, this one's okay. I don't know about this. This one's fine. Yeah, this one's fine too. No, actually not. Good. No. This one's okay. No, I don't like this. So, let's just choose the ones with the hearts. This, 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 this. And have a look from here. I like this one. I'll give this 2 hearts. Yep. So it's learn rate of 50%, start deciles 0.7, end decile 1.0. Oh. I like this one too. I'll just keep this. This one I like because of the almost perfect bell shape. This one's also good. I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll keep this as well. Same for you. I'm torn between these two. Which one? If I had to choose. I'll go for this. Yep, that's about it. So, well, for the upcoming videos, or in the upcoming videos, I'll focus more on these learn rate and candidate range combinations, and yeah, I'll pay more attention to these combinations. Okay, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Bye.